For anyone to consume, purchase, or possess alcohol beverages in the state of Oregon, they must be at least 21 years of age. In fact, the law states they must appear at least 26 years of age. Under this law, 4 conditions must be met for the OLCC to fine or suspend a licensed server or seller. The conditions are: the customer looks under the age of 26, the customer is under the age of 21, the licensee, server, or seller fails to check or does not properly check the ID, the customer buys, is served, or drinks alcohol, or is in an area prohibited to minors. The only way that you're going to know if somebody is of age is by checking their ID.
Could you take this ID? No, because it is damaged. Notice the lamination peeling up from the bottom of the right-hand corner. Even if it wasn't damaged, the ID is expired. Remember, an expired ID is not valid.
Hey ladies, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Got some ID there?
Yes.
Your ID's expired, sweetie.
Oh. But I got the real ID though.
I understand that, but I got to see a valid ID. Expired ID is not valid. I can't serve you tonight until you get a valid ID.
Only this one time?
I can't, no.
No.
And I understand that. I appreciate it, but I can't. Not tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Get
Thank
your ID
you.
replaced.
Good
Get
night.
back in here. Thanks, ladies. Have a good evening. The acceptable IDs to verify age in Oregon are these. Number 1, a driver's license with a photo. Number 2, an ID card issued by any U.S. state as long as it includes the person's photo, name, date of birth, and physical description. Number 3, the U.S. Armed Forces ID card. Number 4, an official passport. Number 5, an alternative ID, not a standalone ID. Alternative ID is not considered to be a standalone ID. Alternative ID is a more involved process. In order for this to be an acceptable form of identification, you as a server have to become more involved. The guest has to present 2 forms of descriptive ID. One of the IDs has to have each of these. It must be an official ID with a person's name, address, date of birth, signature, and photo, or physical description that must match the person presenting the ID, such as an alien registration card, federal employee ID card, student ID card, etc. The second ID can be something supportive of the first ID, such as a credit card, personal checks, etc. If you accept an alternative ID, you must complete an OLCC Statement of Age card. This is not an option, it is a legal requirement. This is an example of the OLCC Statement of Age card. The way it gets filled out is this. You, the server, write the information from the guest's descriptive and supportive IDs where the applicable information goes. The guest signs the card. Compare the signature on the Statement of Age card to both pieces of ID that was presented. If you believe the ID is valid, you may now serve the guest. You need to keep the Statement of Age card at your business for a minimum of 2 years. Each time the guest comes in, they must repeat the procedure, even if they come at different times on the same day. Remember, completing a Statement of Age card is not a substitute for not adequately checking an ID, nor is it insurance for ID you would have doubts about. Remember,